Hey friends, Donovan here with FretSpot.com. I've got a really cool bass to show you today. This is already sold to my good friend Derrick, who's the bass player for a band called the Agents of Venus. And but what I have for you today is a Fodera. Check the butterfly. Check the butterfly. And this is an ES5, Emperor Standard 5, and I'm really excited to get this one. This is the first one that I've had. I got to play them at the 2012 January NAMM show, and they were spectacular, and I ordered a couple, and sadly, I've already sold them all. Well, I mean, that's a good thing for me, sort of, because I kind of wanted one. One of the ones I sold I plan on keeping, and that happens to me all the time. But anyway, so good and bad. It's bittersweet. I've sold them all, but the sad part is I don't have any more for me or for you. But I do understand they are getting ready to build, so they're starting to take build orders for 2013. So I would suggest, if you're interested in this, to drop me a line. And I'll show you a little bit about it so you can check this with your peeps. But anyway, because that's how I talk, I guess. Anyway, so we've got a medium ash body and a medium weight ash, and then we have a quarter sawn maple neck, so it's a quarter sawn rock maple. So you got ash and maple neck. That's a combination you can't go wrong with. And then we've got a Pal Ferro neck, and it's a 24 fret neck, and it's a really high quality piece of Pal Ferro. It feels a lot like a Brazilian rosewood or something. It's got that really tight polished grain, or like an ebony almost. So it's uber high quality. And of course, the coolest thing on this bass is the 5A flame maple bicolor top. That is just nuts. I mean, look at that thing. So you've got this heart here, which I believe probably has like a lot of mineral or something in it, or something that caused it to be darker. And then the lighter strips out here, and then just wicked flame on the top, which is amazing. Fodera bridge, all gold hardware. Fodera dual coil pickups. The Fodera Standard preamp, which is an awesome preamp. We've got tone, or volume, tone, and then this is pickup pan, and then treble, bass, mids, dual single coil, and active passive. And that's what we call an input, my friends. So anyway, and it's bolt-on construction, as you can see here. And it uses a string tree instead of having an angled headstock, so we've got a string tree. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much covered all the specs. You know, the thing with these standards, especially with the Emperor 5 standard here, is that these are all 100% made in the Brooklyn factory. And so these are 100% Brooklyn born. They're not using any work or construction or parts from Japan or anything. So and how they are saving money, it's not really on construction or materials. Really how they're saving money is they're using the Fodera Standard preamp. They're using this string tree versus the angled headstock, which I can't hear or feel a difference between the two, so it doesn't bother me at all. And then really the big thing is that you can't customize this from Fodera. I mean, you can customize it on your own, and once you get it, you can do whatever you want to it. It's yours. But you can't call them and say, hey, instead of the dual coils, could I get single coils? Or instead of this preamp, could I get that preamp? Or could I get it with no preamp? Or can I get a different fingerboard? No, you can't. You can't do any of that. So this is what you get. So at the standard, if you want the standard. And so by being able to build a lot of these at a time, 50 at a time or whatever, they get a lot of efficiencies by setting all the equipment in the jigs and one guy knocking out a bunch of these parts at once, rather than the traditional Fodera way, which is each one is meticulously handcrafted one at a time, basically all the way kind of through the process, which takes a lot of time. It doesn't change the quality. I would argue that being able to have one guy like get the bodies together, get the necks together, like kind of do these in almost like an assembly line, for lack of a better word, gives you better consistency, because instead of doing a body and then moving on to something else, like he's doing 50 bodies, so it's going to be pretty consistent. So anyway, really all in all, a beautiful bass. So I forgot to show this, and Fodera owners know that, but even the tuners have the Fodera butterfly on there, which is pretty slick. But really, really cool sounding bass, and I've got to get this thing shipped off to my buddy Derrick. But I wanted to show it to my friends and then play it for you real quick, and so you could get a chance to kind of hear one of these things. So, and if you do want one of these, which I think after you hear it, you're going to want one. I know that I've only been playing it for about 30 minutes, and I already want one like so bad, and I'm really almost kind of sad that I've sold them both. But drop me a line, and I'd be happy to hook you up. So you can reach me at Donovan@FretSpot.com, or go to my website at FretSpot.com, and all my contact info is there. So anyway, let's stop listening to this, and let's listen to some of this. And here's the slap sound with the pickups in humbucking mode. there you have it. This awesome Fodera Emperor Standard 5. Like I said, just a quick video to let you hear it. And I mean, this thing just absolutely blows me away. I love it. And I really, really, really wish that I had one of these for my own. I may just have to either wait for next time or perhaps order me just a regular Emperor, all for myself. So anyway, until next time, I appreciate you watching as always, and stay tuned. If you decide that you want to get on the order list with me and join me on this list for one of these killer beautiful bases, then drop me a line, Donovan@FretSpot.com, or go to FretSpot.com and you can find all my contact info there. Sayonara, my friends.